Hello everybody, so we're starting chapter 7. I'm not going to do example 1 just yet. I wanted to give you a little background before we started example 1, just to make sure you guys are prepared for this. So we're learning about square roots now. A square root of a number is a number that when multiplied by itself equals the given number. Every positive number has a positive and negative square root. A perfect square is a number with integers as its square roots. And remember, integers are just the whole numbers. Our perfect squares, we should start off by making a list of our perfect squares. So we've got, one second, I'm going to move this camera up a little bit. We've got 1 times 1 equals 1. 2 times 2 equals 4. 3 times 3 equals 9. 4 times 4 equals 16. 5 times 5, 25. 6 times 6, 36. 7 times 7, 49. 8 times 8, oops, my bad. 8 times 8 equals 64. 9 times 9 equals 81. And then we'll cap it off with, actually, no, we'll do one more after that. 100. And then 11 times 11 is 121. So these are our perfect squares. These are the numbers we can use to help us determine the square roots of numbers. So for a problem like example 1, where, I'm going to write that up here, 7.1, example 1. Problem like example 1, where we need to find the square roots of 49. Square roots of 49. We need to figure out what number over here times itself equals 49. 49 is a perfect square. When you look at that, try to recognize that. Check and see if it's a perfect square before you start the problem. Since we're finding the square roots of 49 and we know it's a perfect square, our answer can be found over here. So we see that 7 times 7 is the answer for the square root. 7 is the square root of 49. And what we read in the key idea on the page before, I read it at the beginning of the video. Um, but a square root of a number is a number that when multiplied by itself equals the given number, and every positive number has a positive and negative square root. So this positive 49 here, this is a positive number, right? The square root of a positive number, square root, this is the square root symbol. Okay, so the square root of 49 has two answers. It has positive 7 and it also is negative 7. Because 7 times 7 equals 49, and negative 7 times negative 7, remember a negative times a negative makes a positive, so that is also 49. Alright, so the square roots of 49 are 7 and negative 7. This symbol is called a radical sign, and it is used to represent a square root. The number under the radical sign, the 49 here, is called the radicand. Alright, so if you feel comfortable with this kind of problem, move on to the on your owns on the next page. Otherwise, try watching the video again.